Next in line for repair today is a customer's original Game Boy. This is 1989 at its finest. So I've got some batteries in it. I've got Toy Story in there as a tester game, and the customer complaint is kind of what you're seeing right there. We have some vertical lines on the screen, and no matter what you do with the contrast, they just kind of get in the way and it sucks. So, do we replace the screen or can we repair the screen? Let's get it opened up and figure out, but first let's listen to the music. Oh yeah, absolute classic. Let's get in there. And as per usual, we've got quite a bit of corrosion buildup here. We can definitely take care of that though. All the screws in the back are out. So that reveals we've got a ribbon cable connected here, board on this side, and then the board on the front here with the screen attached. So the screen is actually soldered in there via a ribbon cable. So let's get this out real quick and we can show you guys the front piece. That is the board that has the screen on the front there. And as I was saying, we've got that ribbon cable with the points soldered here, kind of similar to the Game Gear in a way. So what we're going to do, I'm going to clean up this corrosion, get this cleaned up, we're going to test it, and we're going to leave it on, and I'm going to hit this with heat right in here, and we're going to see if we can reflow this connection and actually watch the issue resolve on the screen. I've had this happen a few times where it works, so we're going to try that first. Okay, I'm trying to get an angle that this is going to work, but let's watch these lines together and see how this works. Oh, it's starting to do something. They're reacting. Oh. Let's see what happens here. Oh, not bad. There it goes. Oh, almost gone. Oh, oh. That one line on the left just won't go. All right, so I let it sit for a minute because it was getting pretty hot and the screen will actually turn black in some areas and you start to panic. You're like, oh God, I think I burned it. But once it cools down, it starts to go back to normal and we can see those marks are completely gone now. So let's get it tested and see if that resolved the issue. Let's mess with the contrast here. I'm trying to make sure it's steady. Look at that. It looks pretty good. I don't see those lines anymore. Look at that. We'll wait for it to get to the menu here. Come on. Yeah, that's not bad. Look at that. That's a lot better than it was. And to be fair, I'm not exactly sure what this game is supposed to look like, but that looks 10 times better than it did. What do you guys think? Here, I'm gonna zoom in. I don't see any more vertical lines at all. That looks awesome. Yes, we did it. Nice. And I've turned this off and on multiple times and we are still looking good here, which is fantastic. And I know a lot of you are going to say, just mod the system, put, you know, the new board in it with the new LCD and the backlight and all that. I understand. I actually offered that to this guy, but he was very clear. He wanted to try to preserve what was here, and I think that's awesome too. So we were able to do that without actually replacing anything, just kind of doing a quick reflow on the connections under here and then this as well. And it's kind of the same for the Game Gear. I've done this a few times and I've never had one come back. So hopefully this lasts for the customer. And also, I hope it was educational for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And this guy's going to be stoked to get this back.